Hi, welcome to Starlight Garden. My name is Katherine. I grow heirloom veggies and medicinal herbs on a tiny farm in southeast Atlanta. This week's video is going to be all about how I start seeds on a budget. I have these little cold frames made from reclaimed windows, 2 windows screwed together with a little piece of wood A-frame because they are very old and a little rotted, and this helps them hold together, and it gives me a handle to grab them. I have some black landscaping cloth down on the ground, and then I have my trays of seedlings inside. When it's cold here during the day, and especially at night, I keep it wrapped up like this. But then if it's really hot or the sun is shining very brightly, I may have to come out here and open the plastic at the end and just let the air flow through, because it gets really warm in there. Even on a cool day like this, I would say it is between 70 and 80 degrees in there. On a hot day, it can get 85, 90 degrees in there easily. And so I got to come out and manually open this up every sunny afternoon from about 1 to 4. If it's cold or windy, I just keep it bundled up all day. Every other day, I have to take everything off and open it up and give everything a drink of water and check it out. So I'm using these seed trays, and they don't have any holes in them. This way I can water into the tray and the seedlings can wick up moisture from below instead of pouring water over the top of the tender seed babies. I also am using these 6-packs. They are just recycled from plants bought at the home center store, and I've used them a couple years in a row, and they're working great. I prefer to use these over something like a seed starting system that has like 72 tiny little bitty cells, because the plants can get pretty big in these before they have to be repotted. And I like that instead of everything being in one tray, like if this pack were to be something that was going to mature a lot faster than this, then I can take one away as it matures and plant it in the garden, and the rest can stay put in the greenhouse. I'm also using these 3-inch peat pots, and I really wanted to love them because they are biodegradable, plastic free, and they're 3 inches, so I wouldn't have to up pot any of these seedlings by planting my seeds directly in these guys. They can just be buried straight into the ground right in the pot. They're not going to have their roots disturbed. But unfortunately, there's 2 drawbacks with these. One is that water evaporates out from the sides of the pots and they dry out really easily. And 2 is that they're starting to mold. If you can see in this light, there's a white fuzzy mold around the outside of that cucumber plant. I spray painted these bottles of water black so that they absorb the heat of the sun during the day and release it a little bit at a time at night. These have been sitting here. It's evening and it's kind of cool outside, and these feel like hot water bottles to the touch. They help it stay warm inside of the greenhouse at night when the sun is down. And I don't use any type of heater or heat mat, just the black plastic and the black bottles of water. In my effort to use less single-use plastic on the farm, you can see that I'm using wooden craft sticks with Sharpie for my plant markers. For my soil this year, I'm trying something new. I'm using a couple of different soils. Last year, I just used a regular potting mix. And the thing about a potting mix is that it has little pieces of compost and tiny bits of bark and twig in it. So, those pieces of organic material can mold or mildew or rot inside of a humid greenhouse, and so some people recommend starting seeds with a soilless seed starting mix. And so some of what I have here is that it's made of, it's not dirt, it's coconut husk and peat moss and a little bit of perlite, a mineral. I also have some that I started with my regular potting soil, the same as last year, and I have some that are a mix of the two. I like that it's not moldy or mildewy at all, but it dries out very, very quickly. All of those pieces of compost in the potting soil keep it moist. They hold moisture, and this coconut husk stuff is very, very dry. So it means more watering, and I'm not sure that it has the nutrition that a baby seed really needs, so I may have to fertilize those seedlings as well. In the next video, I will show you guys how I am getting the garden itself ready for spring and ready for these little plant babies to go over there in the ground. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Thanks for watching.
Mom, this is a wall. Mom.
Oh, those. Oops, here comes the mail.